Welcome to Allen East High School in tonight's Northwest District sectional basketball contest between the New Knoxville Rangers and the Lincolnview Lancers. I'm Jeff Henshin. Alongside me this evening is Ron Cruzy, and we have the Rangers coming in as the number 5 seed, taking on a Lincolnview Lancer team coming in at number 12 seed. Ron, Lincolnview, the decided underdog, they're going to have their hands full with a pretty good Ranger team.
Yeah, and I think the big difference here is Lincolnview has 1 senior, 1 junior, and 7 sophomores on their team. So a lot of inexperience there. And whereas the Rangers, they come into the game and they've got a lot of experience going for them.
That will be key. The Lincolnview Lancers just 5-17 on the season. The Rangers 14-8. Rangers tie for second place in the Midwest Athletic Conference with a 7-2 mark. Minster, your outright winner of the MAC at 9-0. The Rangers are very competitive this season. Ron only lost to Minster by 1 or 2 in overtime. So a good season for the Rangers, a couple of tough defeats. They'll look to start this second season off with an effort here against Lincolnview to probably get off quick and try to put the Lancers down early and see what's if the defense, which is very stingy, can prevail throughout tonight's contest.
Right, and again, you know, we're talking about their first tournament game for each of these 2 teams, and I think that's where the inexperience might come into play for the Lancers. You know, you come in a tournament game and you're a little tight. You don't want to turn the ball over, but they average 20 turnovers a game. So that doesn't bode well for them maybe in the first half of the first quarter. New Knoxville comes in averaging 40 points a game, and the Lancers come in at 32 points a game. So all you can do is throw it up and see who comes out on top.
We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the opening tip on NKTelco Sports.
If you want to save 70% on your heating, cooling, and hot water costs, the answer is right under your feet. Let New Knoxville Supply install a water furnace geothermal system and use the natural temperature from the earth for a more constant temperature in your home. Also ask about our new Symphony home management system. Control temperatures, track energy usage, and receive safety alerts for everything, including your sump pump. All from anywhere, anytime. Now is the time to calculate your savings at newknoxvillesupply.com.
I happened to pivot wrong and hurt my knee. I ended up tearing my ACL. It hit me pretty hard because I love playing lacrosse. I met my surgeon and he made me feel confident about being able to get back into playing lacrosse. They always just took such good care of me, and they really were confident in what they were doing, which made me feel confident that I would be able to get back to playing lacrosse.
Your employees are your most valuable asset. Protect them by stopping copier violence. 4U Office provides a full line of quality printers and copiers that keeps your team working efficiently and safely.
Wegner's IGA have been servicing their communities for more than 90 years, spanning 3 generations. Wegner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and a variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wegner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and now New Bremen.
There's a lot of early mornings that go into 40 years of service, a lot of miles on these tires, and millions of pounds of cargo have traveled in these trailers. It's about dependable service, the kind of service that shows up 30 minutes early every time, that gets your products, cargo, and business from point A to point B safely, quickly, and efficiently. We are St. Mary's Trucking, traveling the roads of commerce in Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, Kentucky. Men and women who produce the solutions that make your business grow, because the most important thing to them is you.
Moeller Trucking is an experienced family-owned and operated company that's been in business for over 30 years. We have a full-service fleet with top-of-the-line equipment, serving many nationally recognized clients. We are currently looking for experienced, hardworking, over-the-road drivers that will secure our low 10% turnover rate. We offer great pay, great benefits, frequent home time, and flexible requested time off. Our way of saying thanks to our remarkable employees. We work with you, so you can work with us.
Junior guard, number 4, Kenzie Schreier.
Starting lineups for the New Knoxville Rangers, number 4, Kenzie Schreier. She's a 5'8" junior.
Sophomore post player, number 24, Kayla Schimmeler.
Kayla Schimmeler, number 24, 5'7" sophomore for the Lancers, averaging 6 points
For
a
the
game.
Rangers, 5'7" junior guard, number 10, Ashlyn Miller.
Ashlyn 10, 5'7" junior guard, averages 4 points a game.
For the Lancers, 5'8" sophomore guard, number 22, Elena Lozier.
Elena Lozier, number 22, leads Lincolnview in scoring at 7 points a game. She's a 5'8" sophomore.
Number 14, Jenna Schwieterman.
Jenna Schwieterman averages 6 points a game. She wears number 14.
For
She's
the
a
Lancers,
5'8"
5'7"
junior.
sophomore guard, number 5, Olivia Gorman.
Olivia Gorman, 5'7" sophomore, averaging 5
For the
points a
Rangers,
game.
5'8" senior forward, number 24, Abby Lageman.
Abby Lageman scoring just over 7 points a game and leading the Rangers with 6 rebounds a game. She's a 5'8" senior. Caitlin Wendell, 5'7" junior, averaging 5.5 points a
And
game.
for the Rangers, 5'10" senior center, number 32, Rachel.
Number 32 is Rachel Luffel. She averages 9 points a game. She's a 5'10"
And for the
senior.
Lancers, 5'9" senior guard, number 3, Ashton Bowersock.
Ashton Bowersock, 5'9" senior, will be the point guard for Lincolnview. The Rangers are coached by Tim Hegemeyer, assisted by Matt Gable, Joanne Mextra, and Casey Phillips. And for Lincolnview, their head coach is Dan Williamson, assisted by Al Arnold and McCain Quatman. And Ron, before we do the opening tip, let's go through our keys of the game this evening, brought to you by Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Salina, where the dealer makes the difference.
Okay, for the New Knoxville Rangers, the first key, they have balanced scoring. They've got 4 players that average between 6 and 11 points a game. That's key so that the Lancers cannot key on just 1 or 2 people. Number 2, they need to be aggressive with the basketball, take it to them, get fouled. They average 73.5% from the free throw line. And for Lincolnview, they must rebound against the Rangers. Number 2, they need to cut down on the turnovers. They average 20 turnovers a game. They can't have 20 turnovers there tonight and win the ball game.
Rangers get the opening tip. They control the first possession. They're wearing the home white jerseys with red numbers trimmed in gray. Lincolnview, the guest tonight, gray jerseys with blue numbers trimmed in yellow. And right now it's in New Knoxville, still in the first possession, facing a Lincolnview Lancer man-to-man defense. And the Rangers content to run clock. They're in no hurry. They have a patient offense. Their defense is what's been key, giving up just over 33 points a game on the season. And right now, taking good care of the basketball, looking for the first good shot. Sweeterman, no good, gets the offensive rebound and will stay with the Rangers. Leffel just inside the three-point line, hits the two-pointer. 60 seconds are gone, and the Rangers have their first 2 points of the game.
Good ball movement that time. They get the shot, but they get the rebound, kick it out, and Leffel finds a wide open place there for a 2-point shot.
Rangers also a man-to-man, and there's an unforced turnover, Ron. You mentioned the Lancers commit a lot of turnovers per game, and the Rangers like to create turnovers and score in transition then.
Right. With the Rangers defense, they like to pressure the basketball in man-to-man defense, and that doesn't bode well for a team that averages 20 turnovers a game.
Second possession for the Rangers, and we played a minute and a half. Miller with the basketball now. Miller into Leffel. Nice skip pass over to the three-point shot by Jenna Sweeterman. No good. Lageman comes away with the rebound. She leads the team in rebounding at 6 a game. Schreier finds a crease off the glass and can't get it to drop. Rebounded by Caitlin Wendell, and Miller will apply full court defensive pressure against Olivia Gorman. Boy, Miller all over Gorman, trying to get a 5-second count. And instead, there's a foul against Ashlyn Miller.
Boy, that's not what the Rangers want, a call like that. She didn't hand check her. They say she got her with the body, but you know how you supposed to play defense.
Another foul, 2 quick fouls on Miller. She'll find an early trip to the bench, and replacing her will be number 30, Aaron Scott. Boy, Miller had a great game against Coldwater. The last game against New Knoxville played, had a great hustle play late in the game, dove on the floor, tied the ball up, went over to New Knoxville. New Knoxville went on to score some buckets following that and went on to come from behind and get a big win against Coldwater last Thursday.
That's not the way you want to start the game for her. But, you know, you get that first one, and you got to lay off a second one.
Lincolnview commits their second turnover. They had a second chance there, Ron, but gave it away. I believe Garmin missed the first shot, got the offensive rebound, but they could not capitalize. The Rangers will go back to work. Just their third possession of the game. Schreier, the leading scorer at just over 11 a game, goes in, scores it with the left hand, and she will go to the free throw line for a free throw.
Now that's being aggressive with the basketball. I mean, she took it right down the lane, and the only way they're going to stop that is to foul her, and they fouled and still didn't stop her.
Schreier connects. She's a great free throw shooter on the season, just under 84% on the season. Her three-point play gives the Rangers a 5-0 lead.
Now the Rangers are in a zone press.
Lincolnview breaks the pressure. Rangers will stay in zone defense. Three-point shot. Long by Ashton Bowerstock, rebounded by Gorman, and her shot is missed. So a couple looks for the Lincolnview Lancers. They come up empty. Schreier finds Sweeterman. Sweeterman left side to the basket. Rebounded by Lageman. Another offensive rebound by Abby Lageman. Rachel Luffel connects from the 15-foot elbow, and a quick 7-0 lead. Dan Williamson will take a timeout, a full timeout. We'll be back after words from our sponsors. You're watching Girls Sectional Basketball on NKTelco Sports.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
You owe it to yourself twice a year a checkup at Minster Dental Care. Our specialized doctors, Jim Overman, Jim Myring, Sean Sharp, and Philip Slunkowski, are ready to give you the smile you've always dreamed of at any stage of your life. Pediatric, orthodontic, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry are just a few of the services offered. Our latest advancements include CEREC dentistry that allows us to create and deliver a crown in one convenient visit. We're located on State Route 66 in Minster, 419-628-3380 to schedule your appointment today. You owe it to yourself.
Welcome back to Allen East High School, where the Rangers have scored the first 7 points. Allen East takes their first time out as they look to dent the scoreboard on offense as we played nearly 4 minutes of first quarter basketball. Another foul committed against the Ranger. It'll be their third foul, the first against Rachel Luffel. And going to the free throw line will be number 10, Caitlin Wendell.
Rachel Luffel, her first, team third.
My apologies. Lincolnview will go to the foul line. 2 shots for Wendell. The first one off the mark.
The Rangers have 3 team fouls, and 2 of those pretty questionable calls. That one there looked like she had all ball.
Wendell hits on 1 of 2. That's her season average. She's about a 52% free throw shooter. The first points in the game by the Lancers, and they opened up now the defense with a diamond and 1 press. Lageman was in the front court, jumped in the air and caught the ball, I assume before she landed in the back court.
Right. She started on the other side, caught it in the air and brought it back. It was a 1-2-2 half-court press there by the Lancers.
Two-pointer missed. Rebounded again by the Lancers. That's their third offensive rebound. But I think on two of them, Ron, they've turned right around and given the ball back on a turnover.
Right. Yeah, you know, turnover is one thing, but you just don't get a shot. You don't get an opportunity. And they need every opportunity they can get to score.
Nearly another turnover. The 1-2-2 three-quarter court zone defense, Ron. At least these first two trips have given the Rangers a little bit of trouble.
Right. You pretty much want to attack that with two guards out and put a person in the middle of the floor.
Be almost opposite of what the defense is.
Yes.
Great, good passing lanes.
Yep.
Leffel, the pump fake, gives over to Schreier. She'll shoot from three. Off the mark, Loggeman, another offensive rebound. She'll give her team another look. Leffel for three. That one's short. Another offensive rebound by Loggeman. She'll take care of business this time. We go to the foul line. Good work by number 24, Abby Loggeman. I believe both her and Rachel Leffel in that Coldwater game each had 11 rebounds to help their team come back. And that Coldwater game, the Rangers found themselves down by 13, 24-11 in the second half. Fought their way back to force overtime and won it, I think, 40-31. So they, were almost down and out, as I mentioned before. An offensive rebound by Loggeman late in the third quarter kept the possession alive, and a good hustle play by Ashley Miller got the crowd energized, and the Rangers really went on an offensive rampage, if you will, and their defense stayed strong, and they went on to win as Loggeman hits on one of two, but Schreier now with an offensive rebound. We'll give the Rangers still another look here. Allison Caterhony just into the ball game. Where's number 5? She's a 5'5" sophomore. Caitlin Lammers also in the ball game, a 6-foot sophomore. Where's number 22? Both Caitlin and Erin Scott and Allison Caterhony played some JV this year, but also a lot of time on varsity. Ron, in the second season, though, they're going to have all their quarters available to them, so the bench, if you will, for the Rangers gets a little deeper as they go into the tournament.
Right. Coach Hagemeyer will be glad to see that.
Now, with the small numbers to field a JV and varsity team, had to be creative, if you will, with how you utilize players on both levels. But tonight, not a worry, as a pretty much full bench available for the Rangers. Again, very patient on offense here. They have an 8-1 lead and have really found it somewhat difficult here trying to get anything open as far as looks for a good shot.
Yeah, the ball just isn't moving from side to side. There's a skip pass across the floor. But other than that, it's mostly staying on one side of the floor, moving pretty slow.
Well, the Rangers will have a foul committed against Lincolnview. Lincoln Brandt commits the foul. The Rangers, before they check it in, are going to have a timeout called by Coach Hagemeyer. A 30-second timeout, and that'll give Ron a chance to go through our sponsors.
Okay, tonight's sponsors are New Knoxville Supply, Orthopedic Association of Southwest Ohio, For You Office Supplies, Wagner's IGA, St. Mary's Trucking, Moeller Trucking, Minster Bank, Minster Dental, NKTelco Sports, NKTelco, Francis Furniture, Fowler's TV. Scoreboard sponsor is First National Bank, Think First. And the keys to the game was brought to you by Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Salina, where the dealer makes a difference. And we'll be coming up with a player of the game, which will be sponsored by Main Street Station, and that'll be for the New Knoxville player of the game.
Thank you again to those sponsors that allow us to bring you this. And tonight it's high school girls sectional basketball between the Rangers and the Lancers here from Allen East High School.
See there, Lammers had the ball on the block and just didn't take it to the basket. She kicked it back out, and there, the ball's on the outside all the time. You got to get it in, maybe kick it out to somebody that's open.
Entry pass to Leffel was taken away. Good anticipation by Lincoln Brandt. And after a long possession, the Rangers come up with no points. But Loggeman, who's been aggressive, forces the turnover. Schreier will score.
There you go.
Now she scores on the opposite end. Good job by Abby Loggeman. Boy, we've called her name a lot with offensive rebound.
Yeah.
Won't get the credit for the steal there, but caused it. Schreier, the recipient, scores on the other end.
And Schreier was the aggressive take to the basket.
Yeah, she forced her way in there.
Right.
Didn't have a clean opening, but did find a way to the basket. Lincolnview misses, but they get another offensive rebound, and this time they convert a three-point basket. Caitlin Wendell, so good job by the Lancers. They've had a number of offensive rebounds. And we talked about rebounding as their keys to the game, Ron, and that's something Lincolnview, if they could do well, getting those extra shots would help them in this contest against the Rangers. Pass off of Luffel's hands. Held ball possession will be a turnover. So the Rangers will give it up.
It almost looks like the Rangers don't know what defense the Lancers are in. That time it looked like man-to-man, but the Rangers were in a zone offense the way it looked, and they caught the Rangers standing around.
Lincolnview with the basketball. Under a minute to go. There's a whistle and a foul.
Well, it's being called very tight.
Ranger foul, number 24, Kayla Schindler, her second, team 4.
Ranger foul goes against number 24, Abby Lageman, her first. So the Rangers in man-to-man defense, a 10-4 lead, but have struggled a little bit on offense. They've gotten their scoring opportunities, at least a couple of them, Ron, in transition. And there's a foul committed against the Rangers, Allison Cadhenrich. She was trying to take a charge when called for the block.
Coach Hagemeyer thought she was set. Very close call. Could have went either way.
Free throws coming up for the Lancers. That one by Lincoln Brandt, hard off the iron.
They shoot 59% from the foul line. Right now they're 1 for 3.
Brandt averaging just under 3 points a game. Misses both free throws. Friederman with a good rebound. Rangers with the basketball. The final 20 seconds here in the first quarter.
That's definitely man-to-man, and now they recognize it. Now,
Leffel with a strong move to the bucket. Got a nice pass from Schreier. And Leffel not only scores, but again gets fouled, so she's going to have another chance or a free throw here to make the three-point play.
in my opinion, again, that's what they have to do. Leffel, Lageman, Lammers, catch the ball and take it to the basket.
Leffel converts. She's a 72% free throw shooter, averaging just over 9 points a game on the season. The final seconds here as Lincolnview is going to have to hustle, get a shot off. And they will not get a shot off. There's your horn, and after the first 8-minute quarter of play here at Allen East High School, it's the Rangers 13, the Lancers 4. We'll be back with more basketball on NKTelco Sports.
NKTelco Sports, Ohio's leading sports broadcasting company, is dedicated to sports coverage, filming over 120 collegiate and high school sporting events that bring quality content and excellent sportsmanship to the big screen. Team up with us as an NKTelco sponsor and receive many benefits: commercials that will be seen by thousands of viewers, multiple name mentions, live web ads, monthly bill stuffers, and discounted network ad insertion spots. Packages are available for any budget. Contact us today.
Innovation, it's all around us. NKTelco developed a fiber network in our communities over 10 years ago when the competitors were only thinking about it. Increasing bandwidth to make it convenient for the whole family to enjoy online entertainment and gaming. With our IPTV solution, you can enjoy over 80 HD channels, providing quality TV and movies for the whole family, and even take them on the go with our Watch TV Everywhere app. All this from a company that believes in local customer service from people you know and trust. NKTelco, providing services that bring value to your everyday life.
Second quarter underway. The Rangers enjoy a 9-point lead. It's a 9-point lead that has somewhat been a struggle a little bit, Ron. The offense for the Rangers not real crisp, but they've taken advantage of some rare opportunities going to the basket where they've not only made the basket but gotten fouled and have converted free throws. And that time, Ron, much better offense, getting the ball inside and
Yes.
Level being able to create a nice shot.
Right, and the Lancers, you know, they'll get to a point where they have to back off there. They don't want to foul all the time.
Scott, no one's going to catch her. Strong on the attempt, but she is fouled. So Scott with the steal down here on this end, hustling down the court and draws a foul against Ashton Bowersock.
Yeah, the Rangers out-rebounded Lincolnview in the first quarter. They're 8-5. Turnover-wise, 4 for Lincolnview, 2 for the Rangers.
Aaron Scott connects on the first free throw. Scott's a 5'5" freshman. Again, split time at both JV and varsity. Connects on both free throws, had an extended role when Kenzie Schreier missed a couple games this season, middle of the season. Played a lot of varsity during those couple games.
Now Ashley Miller has come back into the ball game. She picked up those 2 early fouls in the first quarter.
Yeah, she's played very few minutes. Three-point shot is made by Ashton Bowersock. A little too aggressive on the box out is Abby Lageman. So Bowersock will get a free throw. Bowersock, left-hander, connects. So good possession for the Lancers.
They're back in the 1-2-2 three-quarter court press.
They've got Schwiedeman in the middle. They get it to her. Nice ball movement.
There we go.
Assist Leffel, basket Lageman. And Ron, I don't think the last few touches were any dribble. It was all passing.
Right, and all 45-degree angle passes. Diagonal passes will break the press.
Pass stolen away, deflected, and Schwiedeman with the steal. New Knoxville up by 12.
Yeah, they had 2 guards out there. They had 2 guards in the gaps. They had a girl in the middle and 2 on the wings down low.
Leffel powers it up. She's going to go back to the free throw line. And Leffel working on a nice game offensively. Already have 9 first-half points.
And as you talked about, she had the offensive game at Coldwater, did she not?
She came up big in that game as well. That free throw is short. The Rangers as a team really turned it on late in the game, hitting 20 of 25 free throws for the game. And like I said, really were staring defeat straight on and got a couple hustle plays and used that momentum to beat a pretty good Coldwater team to end the season. As I said, 7-2 in league play. That tied them for second place, along with Fort Recovery and New Bremen. All those teams at 7-2. Minster Wildcats, your MAC winners, at 9-0. Three-point shot by Wendell, no good. The rebound will stay with the Lancers. Good hustle play by Olivia Gorman. Wendell, another 3. That time she connects. Second chance points for Caitlin Wendell. And boy, the offensive rebounding, the Lincolnview Lancers have come up with some big ones, and they needed a bucket in that possession.
Right, and now they're not turning it over after the rebound, where the first quarter they'd get the rebound, but then they turn it over right away.
Rangers turn it over. Another three-point opportunity by Caitlin Wendell. Back-to-back triples.
They better find out where she is. They better know where she's at.
She's got a hot hand right now. 6 unanswered points by the Lancers. Miller gives it up to Leffel. Man-to-man defense by Lincolnview, and you'd think that this would help New Knoxville. Schreier with it over to Jenna Schwiedeman. They find a tough pass into Lageman, well defended. She comes away with the ball, avoids the turnover. Passing lane just not quite there, Ron. You mentioned diagonal passes. New Knoxville trying to do a lot of stuff straight on, and
right.
Very difficult. Level on the assist from Caitlin Lammers. Somewhat on a busted play, Ron. Lammers' ball was actually deflected to the baseline and gave Leffel then a good angle, good diagonal pass to seal the defender and score the ball.
Yeah, it's just like against the press, you know, you want diagonal passes, half-court offense. The best pass is a diagonal pass also. Trying to pass it straight on, you're going to have people, you're going to have somebody in the passing lane.
Leffel misses the free throw. New Knoxville up by 9. Good ball movement by the Lancers. They one step ahead of the Rangers is Maddie Gorman. connects for her first 2 points, and that's a 7-point lead once again. New Knoxville's biggest lead was 13. Biggest lead of 13 was quickly trimmed down by back-to-back triples by Caitlin Wendell. And we've stayed at 7 here the last couple possessions. Leffel off the glass. Leffel now with 14 points.
And you really like to see that if you're Coach Hagemeyer, because, again, she's aggressive with the ball, put it off the glass.
Boy, another turnover, New Knoxville in transition. Schreier to Miller, and she is fouled, so mentioned Lincolnview averaging nearly 20 turnovers a game, and I'm thinking off the top of my head, Ron, there's been a number of them that seem unforced, just kind of poor passing, and New Knoxville's been a recipient of kind of being in just the right place, right time to catch it and go down to the other end.
Right, their turnovers, they have 7 of them right now, so they're on pace for 20, but I would say out of those 7, practically all of those came from bad passes.
Miller connects on the first. Her first points of the game. She's a 79% foul shooter. She makes good on both. And into the game is number 4, Frankie Carey, a 5'8 sophomore for Lincolnview. So the Rangers up by 11, 4 minutes to go until halftime. Jeff Henson alongside me tonight is Ron Cruzy. As we have the sectional girls basketball game between the Rangers and the Lancers. New Knoxville trying to push the ball down the court. Lincolnview does a nice job getting back. And that will force the Rangers to go to work 5-on-5. Switterman for 3. Off the back iron, Abby Loggeman, another rebound. Abby Loggeman puts it back for 2. It's got to be 4 or 5 offensive rebounds for Loggeman.
Yeah, she's cleaning the glass for the Rangers and giving everybody an opportunity for another shot. And that time she puts it back up herself and does the job.
3-point shot off the mark by Gorman, Maddie Gorman, rebounded by the Rangers. Schreier for 3. Schreier rattles it in. 29% three-point shooter on the season for Schreier. That's her 25th three-point made bucket. Dan Williamson of Lincolnview will take a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here, and I'll just remind everyone that tonight's game is the second game of the sectional semifinal. The first game tonight won by Marion Local in convincing fashion, 57-29 over Hardin Northern. Marion Local now advances to the finals, and they will play the winner of tonight's game between New Knoxville and Lincolnview. That game will be at 8 o'clock on Saturday back here at Allen East High School. The game before that will feature a very good matchup seed-wise. Number 2, New Bremen, a winner last night over Lima Perry, going against Crestview, the number 3 seed. As you mentioned earlier, Ron, it's odd that you see those seeds, 2 and a 3, getting head-to-head so quickly, but that's how the tournament draw went.
Yeah.
And those 2 teams will play out at 6:15 here at Allen East.
Yeah, that'll be quite a ball game there, the 2 against 3.
Right now, the Rangers, the higher seed, the number 5, ahead by 16 over the number 12 seed, Lincolnview. And Coach Dan Williamson, feeling things getting a little out of hand, takes a quick timeout, makes sure his team gets a good offensive look, and they do. Maddie Gorman, just what the coach needs when you call a timeout, get a good quality shot, and better than that, the quality shot goes in.
Now Lincolnview went to a 2-3 zone.
They create a quick turnover, chance to score in transition. Offensive rebound, Wendell scores it. Lozier missed a shot, but Kendall Wendell, an offensive stick back for the Lancers. And they haven't converted on all their offensive rebounds. Boy, they've had a number of them, Ron, where they've cashed in for points.
Yes, they have it. Now the Rangers are going to have to maybe hit a couple. There's a nice pass there by Schreier.
Leffel battles, misses a couple shots, but nice pass by Schreier. Leffel cannot quite finish, and Lincolnview dodges the bullet there, and a quick baseline jumper off the mark, and yet another offensive rebound for the Lancers. They'll reset with under 2 minutes to go until halftime.
The Rangers are going to have to do a better job on the defensive glass.
They've given the Lancers a couple multiple looks, but passes like that we've seen numerous times.
Right.
Schreier will score at the other end, where the Rangers, I can't say cause a turnover.
Right.
It's just bad ball management, ball handling.
Unforced error if we're playing tennis.
Yeah, I would agree. And the Rangers will take the timeout, a full timeout. We'll take a break with them. You're watching high school girls sectional basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Need a good night's sleep? Here at Francis Furniture, we fulfill all your needs and wants with a huge selection of quality, low-priced furnishings. We guarantee our mattresses will give you the best night's sleep ever.
Here at TLC, we expanded our business, so we wanted the security of knowing exactly where all the kids are and what's going on in each of the rooms. We chose Fowler's because we've done all our televisions with them, and they mentioned they have security systems. So we just wanted to go out and look at it, and they were very upfront, and they do excellent work from start to finish. And so we chose Fowler's TV. It's been great for us here at TLC Learning Center, and Fowler's TV would be great for anyone.
Take a drive to the premier Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership at Bud's in Salina. Enjoy our huge inventory, including the Ram 1500, Jeep, and Chrysler Town & Country. Top-rated Ram dealer in the surrounding area. Convenient 6-day service center with Saturday hours, Monday through Thursday until 8 p.m. Bud's has an extensive Business Link vehicle offering with the Ram ProMaster 4500, 5500 truck series. Stop by Bud's today at Route 127 in Salina.
Our communities are filled with history, culture, and ambition. People who put others first. We are a bank that is defined by what we do, not just who we are. We build relationships. We grow businesses. We support communities. We advise the people that matter most to us, our customers. Stop in at any of our 5 locations, sign up for internet banking, or download our mobile app to better serve you. We can assist you with your next loan, personal accounts, investments, or business needs. Think first. First National Bank. Member FDIC.
Hello? I've been in an accident. My van's not drivable, and I have my kids, and they need to get to school,
Ma'am.
but I can't.
Ma'am, relax. We'll take care of it.
Thank you.
At Sydney Body Car Star, we don't just take care of your vehicle, we take care of you. With Enterprise Rent-A-Car on site, we get you back to your daily routine with minimal interruptions, returning your car and your family back to normal. Sydney Body Car Star. Relax. We'll take it from here.
Is it time to upgrade your inefficient system? Then let New Knoxville Supply install new water furnace geothermal. Calculate your savings and see how you can save up to 70% on your heating, cooling, and hot water costs. Save even more with the 30% renewable tax credit. Water furnace geothermal from New Knoxville Supply offers the safest, cleanest, and most efficient means to heat and cool your home. Call us for a free estimate and be sure to ask us about the Water Furnace Symphony app. It's all at newknoxvillesupply.com.
I happened to pivot wrong and hurt my knee. I ended up tearing my ACL. It hit me pretty hard because I love playing lacrosse. I met my surgeon and he made me feel confident about being able to get back into playing lacrosse. They always just took such good care of me, and they really were confident in what they were doing, which made me feel confident that I would be able to get back to playing lacrosse.
Welcome back to Allen East High School. The Rangers open up a 14-point lead. Coach Hagemeyer calls a quick timeout following the made basket. Ron, I think he's want to talk about his defense and more importantly his defensive rebounding.
Yeah, I would think that was the message he got across there. We'll see how they respond to that.
There's another turnover, just kind of bad ball management.
Yes.
And an easy turnover for the Rangers to secure that ball. They'll come back on offense now.
And that was one of the few turnovers where the defense had something to do with it.
Cross court skip pass to Schreier. 60 seconds left until halftime. They get it to Rachel, who's had the hot hand for the New Knoxville this half. Schreier for 3, no good. Abby Loggeman, offensive rebound. Abby Loggeman, offensive rebound, and score.
Rangers
Boy, she's probably got at least 5 offensive rebounds, and let alone a couple more on the defensive end.
Yeah.
She leads the Rangers with 6 on the season per game.
She's having quite a game here this evening.
7 points. And there's a running left-hander connected by Olivia Gorman. Gorman, her first 2 points of the game. And it remains a football score, 35-21. Final 20 seconds.
Now they went back to man-to-man.
Rangers content to take the last shot. They've got 10 to go now, under 8, under 6, under 4. Scott with the basketball. Schreier for 3.
Got
Schreier
it.
connects. A big basket by Kenzie Schreier to close out the half, and the Rangers will go into halftime with a 17-point lead over Lincolnview, 38-21. We'll be back with second half action here on NKTelco Sports.
Your employees are your most valuable asset. Protect them by stopping copier violence. 4U Office provides a full line of quality printers and copiers that keeps your team working efficiently and safely.
Wegner's IGA have been servicing their communities for more than 90 years, spanning 3 generations. Wegner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and a variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wegner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and now New Bremen.
Welcome back to Allen East High School for the Northwest District sectional basketball semifinal game between the New Knoxville Rangers and the Lincolnview Lancers. It's the Rangers on top 38-21. And with our first half stats, here is Ron Cruzy.
For the Rangers, they were 14 of 22 field goal wise, and from the 3-point line, 2 of 7. 8 out of 11 from the foul line. They've had 13 rebounds and 4 turnovers. For the Lincolnview Lancers, 8 of 19 field goal, 3-point line, 3 out of 9. From the foul line, they were 2 of 5, had 8 rebounds and 9 turnovers. So they're 1 shy of being on the pace for 20 turnovers. But the most impressive thing, I think, Jeff, was out of those 8 rebounds, probably 6 of those were offensive rebounds.
Yeah, they did come up with some big second chance points. Some of them, I know for one, they came back and hit a 3-pointer, so that was a big opportunity there they capitalized on. So, still the Rangers, though, with just too much offense. None of the times it really struggled, the Rangers did, but they found a rhythm and got some inside looks. Rachel Luffel had a huge first half of 14 points, and they got some buckets in transition. So, one half in the books, another half to play. Lincolnview on first possession gets a left-handed jump shot to fall by number 3, Ashton Bowersock, the 5'9" senior. With her 5th point of the game, New Knoxville breaks the press put on by Lincolnview. Swidman drives, gets away. No, she doesn't. She's caught.
Took 1 extra step there.
Right idea, as we talked about, to be a little bit more aggressive, quicker ball movement, force the action like she tried to there, and then look for the diagonal bounce pass.
She got it in the lane, just took 1 extra step, but the idea was correct. The pass was right. Everything but the shuffle and the puppies.
Bowerstock, another shot. It's missed. Luffel with the rebound. Up court. Lagerman runs it down. Miller over to Luffel. Schreier had Swidman momentarily. He stays outside the perimeter. 1 minute gone. Schreier, a 3-pointer. Can't quite get it to drop, and the Lincolnview Lancers secure the rebound. Schreier with also a good first half, had 13 points in the first half. Hit a big 3 right at the buzzer to give New Knoxville a 17-point lead at halftime. Three-point shot by Olivia Gorman, no good. New Knoxville. Quickly down court, nothing going. Miller, a long three. It's off the mark, and it will stay with. It will go to Lincolnview. It must have gone off of Jenna Sweeterman. She will fix her shoe, and Lincolnview will have the ball trailing by 15 as we've played just over a minute and a half here in the second half.
Both teams are a little sluggish here to start the third quarter.
Bowersock's two-pointer, no good. Long rebound goes to Lincolnview. Sweeterman, good hustle play. Steps right in front of the pass to the interior and comes away with a big steal for the Rangers. Nice move. Nice pick and roll. Leffel with the assist, Sweeterman with the basket.
Right, and she went up with her left hand. So it was a nice pick and roll there. She rolled the correct way. Leffel with a nice bounce pass. And 2 points for the Rangers. That's what they needed. Maybe see one go in and get it going a little bit.
Shot by the Lancers. Gorman is missed. New Knoxville again trying to push it up the court. Give credit for the Lincolnview Lancers getting back pretty quick here recently.
There she slipped the screen that time and come away with 2 points. A nice pass there from the wing.
Ashlyn Miller with the assist. That's two good jobs by Sweeterman finding the opening and her teammates rewarding her with a nice pass. Timeout on the court called by Lincolnview. We'll take a timeout as well. You're watching girls sectional basketball on NKTelco Sports.
We'd like to remind everyone that
There's a lot of early mornings that go into 40 years of service, a lot of miles on these tires, and millions of pounds of cargo have traveled in these trailers. It's about dependable service, the kind of service that shows up 30 minutes early every time, that gets your products, cargo, and business from point A to point B safely, quickly, and efficiently. We are St. Mary's Trucking, traveling the roads of commerce in Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, Kentucky. Men and women who produce the solutions that make your business grow, because the most important thing to them is you.
Moeller Trucking is an experienced family-owned and operated company that's been in business for over 30 years. We have a full-service fleet with top-of-the-line equipment, serving many nationally recognized clients. We are currently looking for experienced, hard-working, over-the-road drivers that will secure our low 10% turnover rate. We offer great pay, great benefits, frequent home time, and flexible requested time off. Our way of saying thanks to our remarkable employees. We work with you, so you can work with us.
Welcome back to Allen East. Timeout by the Lancers. They have two left. The Rangers a 19-point lead. Three-point shot missed by Wendell. She hit a couple in the first half, back-to-back threes. Misses that one. New Knoxville swings over to Schreier. Three-pointer off the mark. Good box out by the Lancers. Wendell comes up with the basketball.
Yeah, when the Lancers there in the second quarter, when they made their run, that's when they made a couple threes, and they need to pick that up here in the third quarter and start shooting from outside. They're not getting anything on the inside right now.
Bowersock connects. Bowersock went out with 7 points. Left-handers had a couple buckets here in the second half. The Lancers have actually outscored New Knoxville now 7 points. And 4-4, I guess each team has scored. 4 here to start the half, as we now are right at the 4-minute mark, halfway through the third quarter. Zone defense by the Lincolnview Lancers. So it'll be critical for the Rangers to find the openings here. Nice entry pass, good pass, a little too strong. Right idea, Ron.
Yep, had the right idea there. The pass was just a little too high. If the pass is lower for Sweeterman, that's 2 points.
I think it was actually Schreier, maybe it was a Schreier or Sweeterman, whoever it was, the pass a little high, just caught a little bit behind that Lincolnview defender. As you mentioned earlier, it's hard to throw straight passes through a defender. It's better if you get a little bit better angle.
Yep. There's a
entry
steal.
pass there by the Lincolnview is stolen away. Schreier goes to the basket, muscles it in,
She does a very nice job of finishing when she gets around the basket, especially on the fast breaks.
Schreier with 15, moving screen away from the basketball, will go against number 10, Caitlin Wendell.
Answer foul number 10, Caitlin Wendell, her second.
Ashlyn Scott will replace Jenna Swiderman. Swiderman, her 4 points all coming here in the third quarter, all a result of a nice basically pick and roll where she slipped to the basket and got a nice pass to score.
Right, she really sparked New Knoxville here in the third quarter. They were struggling until she picked it up.
Coach Hagemeyer helping his team on offense, trying to, if nothing else, you know, work against this offense or this defensive zone. Aaron Scott with a three-pointer, but work against his zone. As you will face other teams if they hold on here that could play zone. You want to try to find a rhythm, a groove that works and the players feel comfortable with.
Right, it's two-post offense. The Lancers were ready for that, but now they're in a short corner type offense where they hit the short corner and then hit the post dropping from the elbow down.
Schreier gets it in the level. Shot is blocked out of bounds. Caitlin Lammers into the Ranger lineup. She will replace Luffel. Luffel with 14 points will sit down. Schreier leads all scorers with 15. And New Knoxville throws it away.
There's what you don't want to do. Turn your back to the defense and throw it, because when she turned her back to the defense, and when she wanted to make a pass, she didn't know where Schreier was going to be.
Bauer Sox pass. Taken away by the Rangers. Schreier open in the corner for three.
There's Lagerman.
Perfect spot. Backside rebound. Lagerman converts. The Rangers now up by 24 points as we're under 2 minutes to play in the third quarter.
She's having quite a game, Lagerman.
Bauer Sox, three-pointer, no good. It goes off of a Lancer foot. Ball will go over to the Rangers. Allison Kattenheinrich, number 5, in for New Knoxville, as well as number 13, Maddie Gorman, in for the Lancers. She wears number 13. It'll be another 1-2-2 press. New Knoxville uses the pass to break it, and now we'll go to work half-court offense.
Now you wonder how many times they've seen a three-quarter or half-court press. They've done a really nice job against that.
Allison Kattenheinrich, I think it was a long two-pointer off the mark, but boy number 24, Abby Lagerman. Another offensive stick back. She is fouled. Misses the free throw. Lagerman on the night, 9 points. I'm guessing she's close to having a double-double. If she makes this free throw, she's going to have real close to 10 rebounds.
Right. They're right at the 75% mark, 8 for 12.
This is both. Minute 15 left here in the third quarter. New Knoxville has opened the game up a little bit more than the 17-point lead they had at halftime. Kattenheinrich with the steal.
Nice defense there. Got in the passing lane.
2-point shot. Good things happen when you play good defense, Ron.
Yep, she got rewarded there. She got the steal and come down and got the basket. Nice shot. There, she did it again.
She got in the passing lane, forces an errant throw, and
yep.
A turnover will give the ball to the Rangers with an even 42 seconds left. 26-point lead. Knoxville above their season average already in offense. They average right around, I think you said 42, 43 points.
Yes.
It's their defense that's been key this year, averaging just giving up over 33 points a game, or just right at 33. And they're pretty much probably on pace to meet that average again.
And you couple that with Lincolnview averaging about 32 points a game, and, you know, it kind of matches up there.
Miller needs to get off the 5-second count, nearly a 5 count.
Oh. took a little hop there, got by with it.
Lammers kicks out to Miller for three. Off the mark, and that is the third quarter buzzer. 3 8-minute quarters are in the books. It's the Rangers 51, the Lancers 25. We'll be back with fourth quarter action here on NKTelco Sports.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
You owe it to yourself twice a year a checkup at Minster Dental Care. Our specialized doctors, Jim Overman, Jim Myring, Sean Sharp, and Philip Slunkowski, are ready to give you the smile you've always dreamed of at any stage of your life. Pediatric, orthodontic, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry are just a few of the services offered. Our latest advancements include CEREC dentistry that allows us to create and deliver a crown in one convenient visit. We're located on State Route 66 in Minster, 419-628-3380 to schedule your appointment today. You owe it to yourself.
Fourth quarter action underway. The New Knoxville in control, open up by 26. They were ahead by 17 at halftime and now enjoy the 26-point lead. Jenna Sweeterman for three. Jenna Sweeterman hits it. Sweeterman now with 7, all here in the second half. And the Rangers offense much more efficient here lately as they've capitalized on their opportunities and been shooting the ball very well here in the second half. Wendell drives, her shot is short, rebounded by Leffel. Good defense by the Rangers, avoiding the foul, and more importantly, getting that defensive rebound.
Yeah, they're not getting the ball inside on the pass. The only time they're getting it close to the lane is off the dribble and having to put up an off-balance shot, the Lancers. So they're going to have to come alive from the outside, and that might open the middle up for them, but they need threes to get back in the game, or they need to go to the foul line and convert with the clock stopped.
Rangers try to work it into Caitlin Lammer. She is fouled. Just the third foul against the Lancers. New Knoxville has not committed a team foul in the second half. Leffel baseline drive, finds Schreier in the corner for three. Off the iron, rebounded by Schreier. Sweeterman off the glass, and then second chance points. Jenna Sweeterman having a nice second half, now 9 points. A 31-point lead for the Rangers.
The Rangers are scoring quite a few of their points right now off of rebounds.
Wendell for the basket. Wendell now with 14 points. Cat Henry for three. No good. Lancers rebound, and under 6 minutes to go. And the Bremen Cardinals are now leaving the building as they will come back here on Saturday night to play Crestview for the sectional championship. New Knoxville, if they can hold on to this lead, will face the Marion Local Flyers in a nightcap for the sectional championship.
The players left, but I think Coach Burden remained.
Coach Burden sticks around and players go home as it's a school night. Basket by the Lancers, Kayla Schimiller. Nearly a steal. New Knoxville maintains possession. Cross-court pass. Allison Cathhenry will shuffle the feet, commit the turnover.
And speaking of Coach Burden, I think he's done a really nice job over there at New Bremen since becoming the head coach. And
It's probably in his 4th year as he now does get up and leave.
Yeah.
I think it's his 4th season, close to that he's been at New Bremen. Battled some numbers issues, and there's a foul against Cathhenry. But yeah, they put together a very nice season. Have the Cardinals, again, 7-2 in league play, 17-5 overall. got the number 2 seed in this sectional tournament, elected to take a play-in game. And what's kind of interesting is Crestview put themselves in the bye, but right at New Bremen, assuming they would win. So they'll finish that decision on Saturday night at 6:15 here from Allen East. And then, as I mentioned before, in the other half of that bracket, very local Flyers have already earned their trip. New Knoxville is 4 minutes plus away from making it an all-MAC sectional final. The Rangers defeated Marion Local earlier in the year by 2 or 3 points at Marion Local, so it was a competitive game that night. And if everything holds true here, we're going to have a matchup between the Flyers and the Rangers for this right to go to the Wapak District.
Now the Rangers are in a 4-out situation with Rachel Leffel in the middle. There's a nice pass. Nice ball movement, penetration by Schreier, and then dishes it off to Leffel, and that's what the 4-out and 1-in is all about.
16 points for Leffel. Caitlin Wendell, she's hits another triple. It's probably her 3rd triple of the night.
She has 17 points.
She leads all scorers. Swearman with the basketball, cross court to Kataheinrich. Leffel, nice pass inside from Kataheinrich, basket by Leffel.
Allie Kataheinrich's having a really nice game
Good
here
minutes.
tonight. Yeah.
Good minutes, and like you said, Coach Hagemeyer will need a full staff as they move on this tournament trail.
And I'm sure he's seen the defense on her too already tonight, and that impresses him.
Left-handed shot by Bowersock off the mark. And wholesale substitutions set to come in. Rangers in no hurry. Schreier going to the glass. Schreier now with 17 points. And there will be wholesale substitutions for both teams. We'll empty the bench. As we're under 3 minutes to go. Olivia Gorman, a couple left-handers on this team, both Gorman and Bowersock. That time Gorman hits for her 4th point.
That was a nice shot off the dribble, just using her left hand. No, you don't.
And that's a good talent to have. Schwerman gets her own rebound. Good entry pass, and Rangers will pull it out. Just over 2 minutes to go. Now they go back to Sweeterman, left-hander. Left-handed shot is up and in.
Just an excellent job there by Sweeterman, pinning the defensive player down on the block, getting the pass and taking it up and in.
30-second timeout.
That's what the high-low action is all about.
I'll let Ron go through our sponsors one more time.
Okay, we got New Knoxville Supply, Orthopedic Association of Southwest Ohio, 4U Office Supplies, Wagner's IGA, St. Mary's Trucking, Moeller Trucking, Minster Bank, Minster Dental, NKTelco Sports, NKTelco, Francis Furniture, Fowler's TV, scoreboard sponsors First National Bank, Think First. The keys of the game were brought to you by Bud's Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Salina, where the dealer makes the difference. And we'll be giving out the player of the game, which is sponsored by Main Street Station, which will be going to the New Knoxville player of the game.
Final 2 minutes, a couple of new players in for the Rangers. Number 40, Taylor Doty, playing defense right there. Also, Tasia Lau. Where's number 3 into the game? So the Rangers have emptied the bench. 3-point shot miss. Aaron Scott with the rebound. The Rangers, with 1:40 to go, will come down on offense. You got Aaron Scott, a freshman, over to Allison Kataheinrich, a sophomore. Caitlin Lammers, a sophomore. And 2 freshmen, number 40 right there, Taylor Doty. And the lone freshman, the other freshman, Tasia Lau, who will touch the ball right now. So those are your 5 Rangers on the court. And the Rangers, again, they could very easily run this thing out. I know we have over a minute to go, but see if they can get a shot off or if it will be ball control.
They're also trying to run the 4 out and 1 in, and having a little trouble with that.
Tasia will get caught with a double dribble with 61 seconds left.
Into the game for the Lancers, 00 Madeline Snyder, number 14, Trinity Welch.
Madeline Snyder and Trinity Welch in for the Lincolnview lineup.
Well, the Lancers gave the Rangers a pretty good game there in the second quarter. They had a run there, brought them back.
They played hard. It's hard
Yes.
to believe it's a 30-point game. It wasn't 30-point the whole first half, but Lincolnview, caused the Rangers to do some things ill-advised early on. Knoxville able to recover and adjust and overcome those tendencies and pull away here, but Lincolnview, good effort. They will continue to battle. A three-point shot missed by the Lancers, and Rangers will push it up in the court. Doty's pass.
She got her colors mixed up there, threw it to a gray instead of a white, but she saw somebody out of the corner of her eye and just had the wrong color jersey on.
She knocks it out on this end, 29 seconds to go. The Rangers will square off against the Marion Local Flyers on Saturday. Game time approximately 8 o'clock. They will follow the DeBremen Crestview game at 6:15 here at Allen East High School.
Well, they're letting them get away with some traveling now, let the clock run.
Shot up and in, number 32, Lincoln Brandt. And that will just about be your final scores. There's your horn. It's the Rangers 64, Lincolnview Lancers 36. We'll take a quick timeout and come back and wrap things up here from Allen East High School here on NKTelco Sports.
NKTelco Sports, Ohio's leading sports broadcasting company, is dedicated to sports coverage, filming over 120 collegiate and high school sporting events that bring quality content and excellent sportsmanship to the big screen. Team up with us as an NKTelco sponsor and receive many benefits: commercials that will be seen by thousands of viewers, multiple name mentions, live web ads, monthly bill stuffers, and discounted network ad insertion spots. Packages are available for any budget. Contact us today. NKTelco is your hometown provider. We are Northwest Ohio's leading independent broadband company that brings fiber to your home. Larger competitors talk about it, but we've been delivering our fiber network for over 10 years, guaranteeing more bandwidth and services. Over 80 HD channels, Echo Whole Home DVR, interactive channel guides, in-demand, internet-based phone systems, and local news and sports channels. Innovative, futuristic, and cost-effective.
The big game is right around the corner. Are you ready for it? Come into Francis Furniture and find the right fit for you and your friends in our Lazy Boy Comfort Studio. With Lazy Boy Premier sofa and sectionals, you can custom order a look that's just your style. Choose from hundreds of decorator fabrics or choose genuine leather for its luxurious feel and durability. Come into Francis Furniture today, the area's only Lazy Boy Comfort Studio.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos sound system takes all the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game or not with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's, and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Fowler's TV, taking game day to the next level.
Welcome back to Allen East High School, where the Rangers win tonight's game over the Lancers 64-36. With your final game stats, here's Ron Cruzy.
For the victorious New Knoxville Rangers, they were 26 of 45 from field goal, and 3-point wise they were 4 of 15. From the foul line they were 8 of 13. They had 27 rebounds and only 7 turnovers. For the Lincolnview Lancers, field goals, 15 of 38. From the 3-point line, they were 4 of 15. They were 2 of 5 from the foul line. They had 14 rebounds and 16 turnovers. So a big difference in the turnovers, 16 for Lincolnview only 7 for the Rangers, and a big difference in the foul line, 8 of 13 for the Rangers, and the Lancers only went to the line 5 times and made 2.
Yeah, those are your numbers. I also think the Rangers really, although in the first half Lincolnview seemed to get a lot of offensive rebounds, maybe didn't cash in as much as they could. They did some, but New Knoxville seemed to really get multiple looks as well and just flat out made more shots when it comes down to it. Lincolnview finishes under 50%, but not that much. It wasn't like they shot awful, but New Knoxville, more quantity, more makes. You throw in a few more free throws, like you said, and they took care of the basketball. Those 9 less turnovers gave the Rangers 9 more chances to score, basically, and they ultimately did.
Yeah, and I think another big key to that game there was when Coach Hegemeyer called timeout, and I'm sure his message was on the defensive end and the defensive rebounding, where they were getting hammered there. And after that timeout, things turned around.
It seemed to sharpen up for the Rangers.
Right.
And, sometimes that works, and fortunate for the Rangers, they were able to come in here as the favorite. They took care of business, and they will move on. Leading scores for the Rangers were Rachel Luffel finished with 18, Kenzie Schreier added 17, Jenna Sweeterman had 11, Abby Lagerman scored 9, and we mentioned her name a lot with offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds, creating some steals, and that will lead right into our player of the game tonight. That award brought to you by Main Street Station of New Knoxville, and that award goes to
Abby Lagerman. She had a really nice game today. We don't keep track of how many individual rebounds a person has, but she had quite a few, and offensive rebounds and putbacks, and a lot of her offensive rebounds set up somebody else for a basket, and she just had a great game.
Yep, it was business well done by Abby Lagerman, number 24. Doesn't score double figures, but did so a lot of other things well for the Rangers, and the Rangers as a team move on. As I said, they will play Marion Local Saturday night here at roughly 8 o'clock for the sectional championship. I'd like to thank our staff tonight. Our cameraman tonight was Matt Everidge. My partner tonight, Ron Cruzy. I am Jeff Henschen, and we hope that you enjoyed this telecast. Once again, your final score, New Knoxville 64, Lincolnview 36. Thanks for watching.